Speaking of struggles, Jalen Hurts' lack of passing production has been a major topic. What do you think?
Yeah, but why do you think that? Why do you think that? Because early on it was going well, and then they weren't running the ball enough. Now they're running the ball, and then they're going, okay, well maybe Hurts is not. Why do you believe that?
Well, because I don't think a lot of people believe that he has it within him to do it. Now, I've seen him do it before. I believe that he can do it again. But, when you got Saquon Barkley that's just on the tear in the National Football League right now, leading in carries, yards, explosive runs. And there's this concern that, his workload is going to be a question somewhere down the road. And the Eagles are going to have to rely on Jalen Hurts to post a 275 to 300-yard game in order for the team to win.
Well, look, they have the weapons, right? I mean, Devontae Smith, A.J. Brown, Saquon Barkley. And I agree with you in the sense of Barkley and his workload. I mean, look, he's on pace right now for 335 attempts, 1,900 rushing yards, 2,200 scrimmage yards, all would be career highs. They're finding ways to win games. They're certainly leaning on Barkley. And I agree with you, is that Jalen Hurts has to play better. But how much better can Hurts really play? I mean, nobody wants to hear this, but if you look at Jalen Hurts' numbers over the last few years, they're pretty much on par with Patrick Mahomes. Now, I know that sounds like, there's no way that Jalen Hurts and Patrick Mahomes are on the same level, but if you put their stats next to each other over the last few years, Jalen Hurts and Patrick Mahomes have very, very similar numbers. And many regard as Mahomes as the best quarterback in the NFL right now. So how much more do you want Hurts to do? He's cut down on the turnovers since the bye week. He only has 2 turnovers since the bye. Now you look at what he's been able to do. They're finding ways to win games. And I don't know how much more you can ask of him. Obviously, the red zone issues are something that he's working on. He's tied for the most turnovers in the red zone. That's been an issue for the Eagles this year, is to get in the red zone, especially after Jake Elliott's been struggling, obviously, with the field goal percentages and issues that he had against the Commanders. So, look, they have to finish drives. They have to finish in the red zone, but I don't know how much better how much more you can ask of a Jalen Hurts right now. I mean, can he take it to the next level? I think so, but he's been playing pretty well if you just take a step back, especially since the bye week.
Hey, listen, Jeff, you don't get no argument out of me. I feel the same way that you feel about Jalen Hurts. It's just a lot of conversation, locally and on a national level about, where he is and what he's bringing to the table for this